had, I guess, some struggles running the football. How much motivation is that for y'all this time around?
I say I won't use it as motivation. I'll just say, we have a mindset of knowing that we're going to run the football, and that's what we do.
It's only being from Florida. You hadn't had a chance to get a win over Florida yet. I mean, does that? I mean, obviously it's not pressing on you or anything, but is it something you really want to get done before you leave?
It's something I plan to get done. Winning games. Everybody, we love winning. I like winning, so sure, it's a goal of mine to just keep winning.
That was a dumb question. Does it add anything to it though, being from Florida? And I mean, I mean, you got recruited heavily by them. I mean, does that spice it up for you at all?
I wouldn't say necessarily, because being from Florida, because it's Gainesville. I mean, it's pretty cool that I'm from Florida. I know many people on their team. And I get to play against them. But ultimately, it's another game that we're kind of preparing for to win.
Who do you know the best on their team?
Who I know the best? Mm-hmm. I would say the D lineman came from American Heritage.
Okay, that's right. Y'all talk about during the year, off season, or any conversation leading up to this one?
No conversations.
Yeah. Another dumb question, huh?
I got another dumb question, maybe. When you're a running back or when you're in an open field and there's a defender at you and you don't think you go left, right, how instinctive is hurdling? I mean, there's 3 hurdles against Missouri. Is that something that creeps in your mind in that moment?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I would say just running the ball, it's all instincts. So it's like, it's something that you kind of just have to do. If you're thinking about it, like me when I'm running the ball and I'm thinking that I have to jump, I'm not going to jump. Because, you're going to think about, what if I jump, I might get flipped. So that's something I try not to do often. But if that's something that just happens, it's going to happen.
Who, out of the 3, I guess it was Swift, Chubb, and Charlie, who had the best lead against Missouri?
Chubb and Charlie's was surprising to me. Nobody expected Chubb to jump. Nobody expected Charlie to jump, and they both jumped. So I'll give both of those guys.
Does people expect Swift to jump?
I mean, he's a Swift guy. He can expect anything from. So, it was just pretty cool to see those guys go out there and play some ball.
So are they trying to get you to play linebacker after that hit you put on a Missouri player the other day?
Oh man, linebacker is a tough position. It's a tough position, but not necessarily.
What you're kind of known more as, or Nick's known more as the power guy, but not on that play, obviously. What went into that kind of physicalness on your part?
Kind of what we just talked about. It's all about instincts and what just comes out at the time. We're not really thinking about. Of course, we want to finish forward as a running back, but if you got to lower your shoulder, you got to lower your shoulder. And sometimes if you got to try to juke somebody, you got to juke somebody.
It looked like you really enjoyed putting the hit on that guy. You kind of looked around a little bit like, I got you on that one.
I think it hypes up the game a little bit, get my guys going, knowing what we need to continue to do. That was one of those plays that kind of gave us a little bit more momentum.
There's an amazing set of stats in this game about the running team winning it. I mean, it seems to always come down to that in this game. Most games, I think, in football, but I mean, just how much of a focus has that been for you guys coming into this game, just kind of writing that column?
I think that's like a big stat just for SEC play in general. They always say whoever has run the ball the best and stopped the run the best is going to win the game. So that's kind of our focus. Our defense is going to try to stop the run, and we're going to try to run the ball. And that's what we're going into this game with our game plan.
How does Florida compare to other run defenses you faced this season?
They're unique, they're different, but at the end of the day, they're going to come down here, they're going to play SEC football, they're going to be physical, they're going to be fast. So we just kind of got to go up there and match up with them.
What's different about them?
They got a lot of fast guys, backers, their DBs, got some good speed. Even in front, very fast twitch guys.
What's been your impression of the O-line this season? I mean, that wasn't a small thing, not just losing 3 guys, but, I mean, Gilliard's playing a new position, Isaiah's playing a new position effectively, And Kendall Baker, we're going to talk to him in a little while. He's come in and play in that left guard position. What's been your view of what the job the line's done? Can you tell a difference in kind of what you were getting last year and what you're getting this?
I say it's more of guys playing for each other, pushing each other, correcting each other, just being there for each other. I think that plays a big part when you got somebody's back. You know, a guy want to give it off for the next guy, and I think those guys look out for each other, so it makes them want to play even harder. Even with us, even backfield, you know, we kind of challenge those guys, and they challenge us at the same time. You know, they want touchdowns, and we want them to block. So we kind of, you know, put that competitiveness on them, and they put it on us. And I think that's how we become a better team.
So where did the lifting up after the touchdown, where did that come from? Whose idea was it to start that?
It was always the tradition here when I first got here.
Okay.
You know, many running backs did it. I know I just seen a picture of Coach Brown, TB, Velasco doing it when they was here. So it's always been a tradition.
I was just going to